And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we look at the state of our countries in the West, as I think this applies all over. As you all know, there's still debate on where the lurgy came from, isn't there? Whether it was leaked from a lab, or whether it was from a wet market, or from bat soup, the list goes on. And at this point, who knows for certain? But the response to this debate has pushed the left to reveal their hands, in my honest opinion. The response from pretty much all the major players in the West, Spain, France, Germany, USA and the UK, none seem to be immune from what this lurgy has ushered in. They've completely ignored everyone's liberty, haven't they? In favour of Chinese-style authoritarianism. They want to micromanage our lives, don't they? Even though they haven't done a sterling job so far on that front, have they? What with mass unemployment, mass suicide, mass waiting list for the NHS, 13 million missed appointments last count. Now this to some might sound wild and unbelievable, let me highlight what's happening in the White House, where the, and I quote, leader of the free world resides. This was the White House press secretary, Jen Psaki. Listen to this, it's worth it to see where they want this all to go, everyone. We know what happens, their goals are laid out here. We've increased disinformation research and tracking. Within the Surgeon General's office, we're flagging posts for Facebook that spread disinformation. It's important to take faster action against harmful posts. As you all know, information travels quite quickly on social media platforms. Sometimes it's not accurate, and Facebook needs to move more quickly to remove harmful, violative posts. Posts that would be within their policies for removal often remain up for days. That's too long. The information spreads too quickly. So they want to be able to take down posts immediately without any sort of recourse or redemption or explanation. Now ask yourself, everyone, who decides what's disinformation? Exactly. She goes on, finally we have proposed they promote quality information sources in their feed algorithm. So trusted media, effectively. And we all know what trusted media are, don't we? Propaganda arms. Facebook has repeatedly shown that they have the leverage to promote quality information. We've seen them effectively do this in their algorithm over low quality information, and they've chosen not to use it in this case. So effectively, she wants to silence questions about everything. Lurgy, legitimate concerns, questions. And this is a free nation, is it? The issue I had is when she said all this, and she said, if you are on one platform and you're banned from that, you should be banned from all platforms, every last one of them, is that she said it and it didn't come across as a dictatorship. It came across as slightly apologetic, like they were apologising for not being tough enough. Now we all know who that's probably aimed at. And if you think that won't happen here, it already did, everyone. Censorship in the UK is massive. And I mean massive. So I thought we'd have a quick run through of the type of things that are censored in our country. In 1998, the United Kingdom incorporated the European Convention into its domestic law under the Human Rights Act. Alarm or distress or cause a breach of the peace, which has been used to prohibit racist speech targeted individuals, sending another an article which is indecent or grossly offensive with an intent to cause distress or anxiety, which has been used to prohibit speech of a racist and anti-religious nature, incitement to racial hatred, incitement to religious hatred, incitement to terrorism, including encouragement of terrorism and dissemination of terrorist publications, glorifying for the abolition of the monarchy or compassing or imaging the death of the monarch, sedition, obscenity, indecency, including corruption of public morals and outraging public decency. Don't know what those two mean. Well, I do actually. It means going against the narrative. Defamation, prior restraint, restrictions on court reporting, including names of victims and evidence, and prejudicing or interfering with court proceedings, prohibition of post-trial interviews with jurors, time, manner and place restrictions, harassment, privileged communications, trade secrets, classified material, copyright, patents, jeez, I'm running out of breath, military conduct and limitations on commercial speech such as advertising. And it doesn't end there, everyone. I know that's a massive lift and pretty much incorporates all speech in my honest opinion, but it doesn't end there. They're now using recent tweets from abroad to usher in more censorship, aren't they? Here's one article. The UK government wants unsavoury web content censored. Unsavoury. And we trust this government or any other to decide what's unsavoury. Since when did we become a nation of wimps? Unsavoury. Absolutely ridiculous. And it doesn't end there either. We've also got this one. UK's new internet plans could bring state censorship of the internet, campaigners warn. So all over the West, we are ushering in Chinese-style, state-decided dissent and information restriction. Not looking good, is it, everyone? But I'd like to know your opinion on it all. What do you think? Do you think we're running into communism? Because it feels like we're going to communism, doesn't it? And it feels like, even in the UK, the Tories are no better. It also shows that maybe you should be looking at other platforms as well as YouTube and Google and all of the other ones that are quite happy to censor, because it looks like they're all going to block censor everyone that they have any sort of an issue with, probably me included. So go and check out my Odyssey channel as well, everyone. Hopefully that one stays up probably the longest. Fingers crossed. I see you all over there. Let's build that channel up as well. Stay sane. I'll see you on the next one.